Hello, this is my update for the week. Today is currently Sunday. Sunday, I think the 29th. Second week over at my new job, and this week was a lot more hands-on. I got to do a couple more things. Got to be a little bit more hands-on with some things. Installed some plugs. Was up on another lift and got to do some stuff on there. Didn't get hurt, thankfully enough. Yeah, I got to do some stuff on a lift. Just a couple of like light bulb changes and things of the nature. Nothing too big or serious, but definitely some more like hands-on stuff. So that was fun. Let's see. This week was the first week of the farmers market. It's starting back up and it will be going until November this year. And I picked up a couple of things, a couple crochet things, some stained glass, snacks that I brought home for my brother and my father. Yeah, nothing, not a whole lot of things, but you know, a couple things here and there. Well, I say that I spend a very large amount of money. So actually, I did buy a lot. I got some new jewelry pieces. One of them being this really cool bracelet that I have here. It's magnetic, so it's very easy to take off and put on. It's spoon jewelry, vintage spoon jewelry. Yeah, I also got a couple rings that I don't have on me, but I got one for my thumb, one for this index finger, and then I got another bracelet. It's a simple bead bracelet. Oh, here it is. It's something like this, simple, pretty easy to put on. Other than that, let's see, that farmer's market was yesterday. Today, the only thing I've done is gone through, kind of cleaned up my room a little bit. I went and did some grocery shopping for the week. I need to make my food for the week. And then, yeah, that's everything I did today. Friday, let's grab this real quick. So, Friday, package came in for me that was supposed to come in on Monday, or not Monday, Tuesday at the latest. But I have the complete deluxe edition of Berserk. I have all 14 of them. I read through the first one yesterday on Saturday, and my plan is hopefully to get through one a day on the weekends. So I got through one yesterday. I'm gonna try to get through 2 today, and then next weekend I'll be trying to get through 3 and 4, and after that 5 and 6, all the way up until 14. So ideally, if I do, take about 7 weeks to get through all of that with only two a weekend, which isn't too bad. I don't think it's too bad. And then after that, after I go through and I read them, there was a tattoo idea I had a while ago that I've been holding off on just because I want to go through the source material, because it does involve the brand of sacrifice. The tattoo idea is the medical staff that hospitals use, the staff of Hermes, which I forget what it's called, but the one with the wings up top and the snakes wrapping around it, that's used in hospitals for, you know, people see it and they're like, oh yeah, medical stuff. My idea was keep the staff and the wings and everything else, but replace the snakes with the brand, where it's kind of wrapping around it. Now, like I said, I'm holding off on that idea for now until I go through the chapters and see whether or not I'm fine with that, you know, being part of the tattoo. because I didn't want to get it and not, have any knowledge of the source material. So, in 7 weeks, maybe a little bit earlier if I get through some pretty quickly, or if I happen to read a little bit throughout the week. But maybe about 7 weeks time, so like 2-3 months, maybe. Probably finish this, and then I will maybe be getting that tattoo done, and I'd be getting it on the forearm, on this one, because this one I want to get a sleeve done by a very specific artist, but that's for later talk. But yeah, I have to go through the second one today. I have to try and get through the second one today. And then tomorrow is another week of work. Gotta be up there 7:30. Work until who knows when. Whenever we get or whenever we happen to get back to the shop. There was last Wednesday I did a 12-hour shift, so it was a long one, but yeah, it should look good on this paycheck. Yeah, it should look good on this paycheck. But yeah, it's kind of a hit and miss on whenever I get home. Sometimes maybe like 5, other times, later. But that is what it is. Also did a little bit of cleaning on my clothes rack. I put basically all of my sweaters and jackets into my closet. I also got bags full of a bunch of clothes that I don't wear that I'm going to donate. So all of that, and then I kind of picked up some stuff off the floor, kind of did a little bit of organizing. I also reorganized my entire shelf over here. I took out all of the Funko Pops from their boxes. I set them up for display. I got my plushies, I got my crochet stuff, and a couple of other little knickknacks here and there that I have, just up and displayed, because I just wanted to redo it. Now having the massive books just sitting here. So yeah, I did that last night at like 11:30 p.m. So yeah, but that is everything for this past week that happened. So thank you for watching, anybody that watches. Thank you for commenting, anybody in the comments. I do read them. I do appreciate them. I do hope everybody did have a good week. If you didn't, I do hope the next week is better for you. And until my next video, maybe Saturday, probably Sunday, that's everything. So till then, see you.